Hi, I'm a Latina role model. My name is Melina. I'm the founder of the Global Voice translation company. I'm looking for other Latina role models. It could be you. It could be your friend, your coworker, your neighbor. So if you know anyone, click on the link and get with us so we can connect. Thank you.
Welcome to Latina Role Model. My name is Leticia Miller, and today's beautiful guest is
Daniela Perez.
Daniela is a professional flamenco dancer, not flamingos, a big difference.
Please.
So tell us about when did you get started dancing?
Wow, I started to dance flamenco too many years ago, around 30 years ago, okay, in Venezuela, because I'm from Venezuela.
How old were you when you originally started dancing?
Okay, I was 17 years old.
17?
Yes.
Did anybody motivate you to start dancing?
No, just, I was in the theater in Caracas, Venezuela. Teresa Carreño is a big theater over there. Actually, it's the most important theater in Venezuela. Well, I can say that, no? And I saw a performance, a flamenco performance over there with an important person. She is Sudi Quintero.
Oh, cool.
Okay, she is a person that in charge to promote the flamenco in Venezuela. One of the people in charge about that. And I was in love with the flamenco in that moment, and I say, okay, this is my moment to start to do something important in my life, and I was to start flamenco dancing.
Were your parents supportive when you decided to start dancing?
Yes, of course. My mom was the first person that supported me and encouraged me to dance flamenco.
So out of everywhere you perform, which have been your favorite and why?
About the flamenco?
Yes.
Okay, there is one very important performance is Carmen de Bizet.
Okay.
Okay, it's like it's a kind of opera, and it's very important icon in the flamenco style, no? And well, it's beautiful. And well, today, actually in the world, the flamenco is too important because it's the UNESCO called the flamenco like a patrimonio universal inmaterial y cultural de la humanidad. So in English it's so difficult, but it's very important to know that flamenco now belongs to everyone around the world.
I'm excited that you brought some couple of videos you're going to share with us today.
Well, I'm going to show you some kind of video dancing flamenco. Yes, of course.
So how do we get a hold of you? How do we get in contact with you if we want to reach out?
Okay, now you can contact me by Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, or Facebook as well. And my account is Flamenco del Sur Orlando. Okay, you can count on me anytime. And well, you can see my work, my pictures, my videos, everything and on Instagram. Okay.
Do you think you can teach somebody who doesn't know how to dance?
Yes, of course, of course.
I have you on camera now,
I can do it on the camera, whatever you want, we can do that.
Well, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. We're excited to see your dancing, and I look forward to going to see you actually dancing in real person.
Thank you for having me in this beautiful place, and thank you again, okay?
Thank you. This is Leticia Miller with Latina Role Model. Stay tuned to watch her video.
Flamenco dancing to me is my first love and the love that has followed me throughout my lifetime.
It's an art form that grows with time.
Flamenco dancing to me is a way to express the Spanish culture in a way that you can't really read about, you have to see it. I mean, when you see it, you see all the emotions, whether they're sad or happy, there's always a story behind it.
It is not just like a dance, it's a feeling. There's singing, there's clapping, there's percussion with your feet, there's the guitar playing, and it's kind of like a culture.
When I dance flamenco, I connect with another side of me. I'm a different person when I dance, when I hear the palmas, when I hear the guitars, when I hear the music, when I dance. It connects me to myself. That's what flamenco is for me.
Speeding.
We're all speeding?
Yeah.
Okay, let's mark it.
Sonia, take 7.
Okay, action cameras. Action.
Flamenco dancing has grown enormously in Central Florida since we've arrived in 1999, which gives me an enormous amount of satisfaction because my purpose with the Academy and my purpose in my life is growth for myself and growth for others. So when we came here, there really weren't that many different groups, and we've seen mostly from the immigration of people from Europe, also from Latin America and South America, we've really seen a lot of people come in to Central Florida with a lot of background in flamenco, a lot of afición for flamenco, a lot of knowledge about it. So we've really started to grow, I would say primarily even in the last 5 years.
Since I moved to Orlando, I used to dance flamenco in Venezuela. And when I first moved here, it took me a couple years to find a place where I could dance. I started searching online, and Flamenco del Sol came across, and I called, and she answered immediately. And that Saturday, that was on a Tuesday, that Saturday I was in class dancing, and ever since I've been almost 2 years now, and I love it. Awesome. Best thing ever happened since I moved here.
Escogí Flamenco del Sol porque fue recomendado por la bailadora Daniela de Venezuela.
Actually, I had looked at a few schools, and I came to Tammy's class, and it was love at first sight. I loved the friendly atmosphere. Tammy's very challenging, but has a fantastic sense of humor, and she doesn't teach the lowest common denominator. She expects a lot out of you.
When I have a classroom of students, I really try to focus on the individual. To me, it's most important to meet the person where they are in their personal journey, but I teach up. I try to teach up to the next level. I want them to be challenged, and I pay attention to their learning style. I study their learning style, and I spend a lot of time thinking about that, and I watch them, and when I feel like they're ready to hear the correction that I have, then I try to give them the correction that I have. So I think my students would find that they each have a very different experience because I try very hard to tailor the experience to them. The most important thing to me is to see them grow and to see them succeed. And everybody grows and succeeds at different rates and in different ways. So I try to pay a lot of attention to that. The experience level of our dancers run the gamut from brand new beginner, never taken a dance class before, to somebody who's danced 5 years, 10 years, maybe even has danced professionally. We get a lot of people that danced during their youth, during their childhood, and maybe left for a while when they started college or they got married or had children, and now they're coming back. And that is particularly exciting for me to see. We started teaching children's classes when we opened our brick and mortar academy. We start about 4 or 5 years old. It really depends on the child and their ability to focus, but we can work with pretty much anybody where they are. Flamenco dancing is not mainly for girls. Flamenco dancing is an equal opportunity art. So we encourage any men or boys out there to join us. It's really a very masculine, very powerful, passionate dance. My students and I have a lot of opportunities to showcase our talents. We do many different productions, and in the past 3 years we've probably done 5 or 6 different productions. We usually do a biennial, which is a very, very large production that includes all of our dancers from beginning to end, but we always do a work. We're doing Carmen this coming year. We did El Amor Brujo before that. We did Misa Flamenca before that. So we don't do recitals. We do what you say in Spanish is obras. We do productions. One of our goals was to be able to host guest instructors from Spain. And of course, Angel Rojas, our partner, was our first, and he's given a couple different workshops for us so far. And then we have several other people coming in which will be surprises for our public this coming year.
We're so excited about what the future may hold for flamenco and Flamenco del Sol in Central Florida. We continue to grow, and that's exciting. And it's just been an amazing journey.
un pecado mortal. Pido un pecado mortal, necesito tu calor y los besos que me das. Necesito tu calor y los besos que me das. Tu querer me hace soñar y en mi sueño.
Year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a volunteer child advocate. I am you.
Florida residents call toll-free